Guess what really drives Eiffel Tower replicas in China? In 2007, a full-scale replica of the iconic Eiffel Tower was built in a theme park in Shenzhen, China. This impressive structure stands at about one-third the height of the original tower in Paris. The Shenzhen replica was created to attract tourists and locals alike, showcasing a blend of French culture and Chinese enthusiasm for iconic landmarks. In fact, China has embraced many global symbols, but this Eiffel Tower stands out as a testament to the country's bold ambition in creating entertainment spaces that capture the spirit of international travel. Visitors can snap photos, enjoy French cuisine, and even get a glimpse of beautiful gardens surrounding the structure. So, what's behind the fascination with replicating world-famous landmarks in China? It's not just about tourism. It's a way to connect cultures and celebrate global heritage right in the heart of China. You might be amazed by our tiny neighbors. Did you know there are about 1 million ants for every person on Earth? That's right. With a global population exceeding 7 billion people, that puts the total number of ants at a staggering 7 quadrillion. If you pile up all those ants, their total weight is quite similar to the weight of all humans combined. Imagine that. While you might think of ants as mere nuisances, they actually play a vital role in our ecosystem. These tiny insects help break down organic matter, aerate the soil, and even assist in seed dispersal, which promotes plant growth. Ants come in all sizes and types, varying widely across the globe, from the tiny pharaoh ants to the hefty leafcutter ants. Each species has its own unique behaviors and societal structures, living in incredibly organized colonies. So next time you spot an ant, take a moment to appreciate its role in nature. With such a massive number of them coexisting with us, it's fascinating to think about how these little creatures impact our planet, isn't it? Hard to believe, but this firework was massive. On February 8, 2020, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, became home to an astonishing spectacle when a 375-pound aerial firework was launched, setting the record for the heaviest firework ever recorded. As it soared skyward, it reached an eye-popping height of 201 feet, dazzling spectators with its vibrant colors and brilliant patterns lighting up the night sky. This incredible achievement was officially recognized by Guinness World Records, marking a thrilling moment for both the town and the firework enthusiasts who gathered to witness the launch. Imagine standing there, watching an enormous piece of artistry shoot up into the heavens, filling the atmosphere with cheers and excitement. With such a memorable event, Steamboat Springs certainly lit up the 2020 winter skies. Who knew a firework could bring so much joy and be part of a world record? Curious about the Order of the Pug's strange origins. In 1740, a secret society called the Order of the Pug emerged in Bavaria, capturing the imagination of many with its unique customs. Founded by Roman Catholics, this quirky group had some rather unusual entry requirements. New members sported dog collars and had to scratch at the door, mimicking the behavior of a dog to gain admission. The society's activities were shrouded in mystery, provoking intrigue and speculation among outsider observers. Although it primarily aimed to foster fellowship among its members, the Order of the Pug also indulged in playful and satirical takes on society's norms. Reportedly, this odd society continued its playful traditions until 1902, leaving behind only snippets of history that make us wonder about daily life back then. It's amazing to think how a simple dog collar could symbolize membership in a secretive brotherhood. The blend of cheeky rituals and earnest fellowship made the order quite a distinctive part of Bavarian culture, echoing through history. What other secrets might be hidden in our past? Ever thought about why Italy bans underweight models? This bold move aims to promote national pride and body positivity in the fashion industry. In 2013, Italy introduced regulations that require models to prove they aren't excessively thin, showcasing a commitment to healthy body standards. Models must present medical certificates confirming their body mass index, BMI, meets minimum healthy levels. This initiative resonates with many as it challenges the traditional portrayal of beauty and pushes for a more inclusive definition. By embarking on this path, Italy wants to inspire other countries to consider similar measures and create a ripple effect in fashion worldwide. The ban seeks to shift the focus from unrealistic body types to health and confidence, influencing how we view beauty. It raises important questions about industry standards and the impact of media on self-image. Could this be a turning point in how we see fashion? Let's uncover the truth about bathroom accidents. Each year, over 40,000 people in the United States find themselves injured while using the toilet, a surprising statistic that reveals just how common bathroom mishaps really are. From slips and falls to improper lifting techniques, the reasons for these injuries can be varied and unexpected. For instance, wet floors from splashes or spills often lead to dangerous slips, especially for older adults. Additionally, many injuries occur when people bend awkwardly or try to reach for something on the bathroom counter, resulting in strains or falls. Another common issue is the design of certain toilets that may not be accessible for everyone, increasing the risk of accidents. Awareness of these hazards can help in preventing injuries. Simple changes like using non-slip mats or maintaining a clutter-free environment can make a huge difference. With these stats in mind, we need to ask ourselves, how can we make bathrooms safer for everyone? Let's uncover the truth about hearing loss. According to the World Health Organization, around 360 million people worldwide experience disabling hearing loss, which amounts to about 5% of the global population. That includes a staggering 32 million children aged 0 to 14. This significant number highlights how crucial it is to implement accessibility features like captions and sign language. These tools can transform lives, enabling better communication and interaction for those with hearing impairments. As technology advances, awareness campaigns also play a vital role in fostering an inclusive society. From smartphones with improved accessibility options to public spaces equipped with hearing loops, the progress is promising. Yet we still have to advocate for more resources and tools that ensure everyone has equal opportunities to engage fully with the world around them. How can we continue to support individuals with hearing loss in their daily lives? Discover Brock Lesnar's staggering annual earnings. Did you know that Brock Lesnar, the wrestling superstar with a unique blend of athleticism and charisma, is the highest-paid fighter in WWE, bringing in a jaw-dropping $5 million each year? This remarkable figure is a testament to his popularity and influence within the wrestling world. Since his return to WWE, Lesnar has captivated fans with thrilling matches, often headlining major events like WrestleMania. His ability to blend traditional wrestling skills with an electrifying persona makes him a fan favorite. Beyond the ring, Lesnar's status as a cultural icon boosts his earning potential even further, with endorsement deals and merchandise sales adding to his impressive income. As long as he continues to perform at such a high level, it's clear that Brock Lesnar will remain a prominent figure in WWE, captivating audiences and raking in those millions. Is it really true that snakes avoid cold places? It's fascinating to discover that snakes are completely absent from Greenland, Iceland, and Antarctica. These icy regions are simply too chilly for cold-blooded reptiles like snakes, who rely on the warmth of their environment to survive. As temperatures drop, these serpents can't find the heat they need to thrive, leading to their absence in these fascinating landscapes. But it doesn't stop there. Isolated islands such as Ireland and New Zealand are also snake-free. Why? Snakes simply cannot make the journey to reach these islands, whether due to natural barriers or simply being too far away. This absence creates a safe haven for humans and other creatures that might be afraid of snakes. In fact, some researchers believe that the lack of snakes on these islands has even allowed for the growth of certain bird populations that might otherwise be threatened by snake predation. Isn't it intriguing how geography and climate shape the wildlife we see around the world? Believe it or not, a plane hit the Empire State Building. On July 28, 1945, a B-25 bomber, lost in dense fog, collided with the iconic skyscraper at the 79th floor. What happened next was astonishing. Despite the chaos of the crash and the fire that ensued, the building's steel frame held strong and remained structurally sound. Although the Empire State Building survived this unexpected disaster, the tragedy was profound, with 14 lives lost in the incident. At the time, this major building was one of the tallest in the world, symbolizing hope and ambition. The event also led to changes in aviation safety precautions, as investigators sought to understand how such a collision could occur. People were shocked, as it was hard to imagine a plane hitting such a prominent landmark in New York City. The story of the crash is not just about the devastation. It reflects resilience and the importance of urban safety measures in protecting lives even amidst accidents. How many more incredible stories does the Empire State Building hold? Did you know Jane Goodall changed our view of chimpanzees? It's true. Back in 1960, when she was just 26, Jane ventured into Gombe Stream National Park in Tanzania to study wild chimpanzees. What she discovered was groundbreaking. She was the first to observe these incredible primates making and using tools. Imagine that. Chimpanzees using sticks to fish for termites or breaking nuts with stones was a revelation that shifted our understanding of animal behavior and intelligence. Before Jane, tool use was thought to be a defining feature of humans alone. Her research didn't just teach us about chimps, it also sparked debates about the depth of animal cognition. Jane's insights showed that these creatures share more similarities with us than we once believed. Her dedication and passion for conservation led her to become a global advocate for wildlife and environmental protection. To this day, she continues her work with the Jane Goodall Institute, inspiring people worldwide to respect and protect our planet's incredible species. So next time you think about animals, remember Jane's remarkable journey and how she opened our eyes to the wonders of the natural world. Why did Han Solo start as a carpenter? Before Harrison Ford became the famous smuggler and hero in Star Wars, he had a completely different career path. Ford worked as a carpenter, honing his skills in woodworking and construction. This trade not only helped him make ends meet, but also provided him with the flexibility to pursue his acting dreams. Surprisingly, he even assisted the legendary rock band The Doors with carpentry tasks. Imagine the future movie star working behind the scenes while iconic music filled the air. His carpentry work gave him a solid foundation to build upon, literally and metaphorically. Harrison's journey from shaping wood to shaping cinematic history shows that sometimes the path to success isn't straightforward. Each hammer he swung and every board he measured contributed to his unique story. So the next time you see Han Solo zipping through space, remember his humble beginnings. It's a reminder that even the biggest stars start from somewhere unexpected. Who knows what unexpected talents others might have? Have you ever wondered why India is vegetarian? India boasts the largest population of vegetarians in the world, a phenomenon deeply rooted in its rich cultural and religious heritage. Many Indian religions, such as Hinduism, Jainism, and Buddhism, advocate for nonviolence and compassion towards all living beings, which translates into a vegetarian lifestyle for millions. This belief system promotes viewing vegetarianism as a philosophy rather than merely a diet. As a result, traditional meals across regions are often plant-based, filled with spices, grains, and a colorful array of vegetables. Indian cuisine celebrates this diversity, offering an incredible variety of vegetarian dishes that are not only nutritious but also bursting with flavor. Family gatherings, festivals, and even everyday meals reflect this commitment to vegetarianism, showcasing how food practices are intertwined with cultural identity. Could this lifestyle choice be a reflection of a deeper respect for life? Hard to believe, but Queen Elizabeth II was a mechanic. During World War II, when many young women stepped up to help their countries, Queen Elizabeth joined the Auxiliary Territorial Service. This was a significant move for a royal, as she was one of the first women in the UK to serve in the armed forces. While many of her peers were involved in social or charitable roles, Elizabeth rolled up her sleeves and trained as a driver and mechanic. This meant she learned how to repair military vehicles, a skill that was crucial during the war. Not only did she gain practical knowledge, but she also showed her commitment to serving her nation during a time of great need. On top of challenging stereotypes, her experience in the military added another layer to her character that many people might not associate with her royal image. Isn't it fascinating to see this side of a queen? Did you know large sterol reveals fungal contamination? This fascinating compound acts as a specific indicator for identifying fungal issues in both plants and animals. When certain fungi invade a tissue, they produce large sterol, which can then be detected through various scientific methods. This is crucial because fungi can cause significant damage to crops and may even pose risks to animal health. By monitoring levels of large sterol, researchers can quickly assess whether plants are infected with dangerous fungi, allowing farmers to take preventative measures before it's too late. In animals, elevated levels might indicate an underlying health problem that requires attention. Understanding fungal contamination not only helps ensure a healthy food supply, but also protects ecosystems from the disruptive effects of invasive fungi. As scientists explore more about large sterol, its role in agriculture and animal well-being may lead to innovative solutions for managing fungal pests. So, next time you hear about large sterol, remember it's more than just a compound. It's a vital tool in the fight against fungal contamination. Did you know ducks can surf on waves? It turns out that certain ducks have been spotted riding waves in ponds, using their webbed feet and natural buoyancy to glide effortlessly on the water. This playful activity isn't just a whimsical sight, it's a fascinating example of animal behavior in action. Some clever humans have even taken it a step further by providing these feathered surfers with tiny surfboards. With little boards under their feet, the ducks seem to take their surfing seriously, and you can't help but smile at the sight. This combination of adorable antics and lively spirit creates a joyful atmosphere at the beach. Surfers, onlookers, and even photographers gather to witness this unique blend of fun and nature, celebrating the unexpected talents of these aquatic birds. It's a reminder of how diverse and surprising the animal kingdom can be. Who knew that surfing wasn't just for humans? Next time you spot ducks, keep an eye out. They might just be catching some waves. Did you know Napster changed music forever? In just 2 short years, from June 1999 to July 2001, Napster revolutionized how we listen to music. Before this groundbreaking file-sharing service, most people bought CDs or listened to radio stations for their favorite tracks. Napster introduced a new way to access music, downloading songs directly from other users. This meant that, with a few clicks, users could find almost any song they wanted for free. The impact was massive. Suddenly, listeners had access to a vast library of music, including hard-to-find tracks and underground artists. However, Napster's rise was not without controversy. The music industry quickly raised concerns about copyright infringement, leading to legal battles that ultimately shut down the service. Despite its brief existence, Napster laid the groundwork for modern streaming services, fundamentally changing how we enjoy music today. It's incredible to think that something so influential lasted only 2 years, isn't it? Prepare to be amazed by ancient Indian universities. These remarkable institutions like Nalanda were vibrant hubs of learning where the brightest minds engaged in rigorous philosophical and scientific debates. Imagine scholars passionately discussing concepts ranging from mathematics to metaphysics, sometimes for days on end. The stakes were pretty high. Losing a debate wasn't just about intellectual defeat. It could lead to social humiliation for the participant. This intense atmosphere fostered deep critical thinking, pushing scholars to refine their ideas and challenge each other. Nalanda was not just about textbooks and lectures. It was a dynamic environment that valued debate as a key learning tool. Students from various backgrounds traveled great distances to join these discussions, creating a rich tapestry of cultures and ideas. So when we think of education, let's remember the inspiring legacy of places like Nalanda, where debate and discourse once shaped the course of knowledge. What can we learn from their approach today? Is it really true that lifeguards missed a drowning? In 2008, a heartbreaking event took place during a pool party celebrating a summer without any drownings. Over 100 certified lifeguards were in attendance. Yet tragically, one man drowned, and shockingly, no one noticed until it was too late. This incident illustrates how even professionals can sometimes overlook dangerous situations, emphasizing the need for constant vigilance, no matter the circumstances. The party was meant to be a joyous occasion, but it turned into a lesson for lifeguards everywhere. It serves as a stark reminder that drownings can happen quickly and quietly, often in the presence of many observers. Lifeguards undergo extensive training, But this sobering reality shows that awareness and teamwork are vital when it comes to keeping everyone safe at public pools. How can we improve our awareness around water safety? Did you know Iceland has one of the oldest parliaments? The Althing, established in 930 AD, is often recognized as one of the world's oldest parliamentary institutions. Located in Thingvellir National Park, this significant gathering not only marked the birth of representative democracy, but also fostered a sense of community among the people. While Iceland proudly touts this title, the Faroe Islands and the Isle of Man also claim to possess ancient parliaments from the same time period. The Faroes Parliament, known as the Lofting, was founded around the year 900 AD, and the Isle of Man's Tynwald dates back to around 979 AD. These parliaments played crucial roles in shaping the governance of their respective regions, establishing laws, resolving disputes, and bringing the Viking community together. Can you imagine how different political systems might look today if they had followed these early democratic principles? You might be shocked to learn that lobsters were once pests. Believe it or not, before the 18th century, these crustaceans were seen as bottom feeders, not the gourmet treasures we know today. Commonly associated with the muck of the ocean floor, lobsters were often fed to prisoners or even used as fertilizer for crops. It wasn't until the rise of the railways that everything changed. As trains began serving lobsters to travelers, savvy marketers capitalized on their newfound popularity, crafting a narrative that elevated lobsters to a status of luxury. With clever advertising and the association of lobsters with fine dining experiences, they quickly transformed from a common nuisance into a symbol of sophistication. Today, they grace the tables of upscale restaurants and special occasions, making it hard to believe that they once had such a humble beginning. Isn't it fascinating how perceptions can shift over time? Why did the elephant bird lay such massive eggs? The largest known egg belonged to the extinct elephant bird, Epiornis, which roamed Madagascar thousands of years ago. Imagine an egg measuring up to 30 centimeters long and 21 centimeters wide. That's roughly the size of a basketball. These enormous eggs were part of a bird that weighed as much as a car and stood 10 feet tall. But why did Epiornis produce such gigantic eggs? One theory is that larger eggs could provide more nutrients for developing chicks, helping them grow bigger and stronger. However, Epiornis faced threats from climate change and human activity, which ultimately led to its extinction. Sadly, these big birds and their gigantic eggs have left behind only fossils for us to explore today. Their incredible size and unique adaptations give us a fascinating glimpse into Madagascar's ancient ecosystems. Despite their extinction, the elephant bird and its massive eggs continue to capture our imagination, reminding us of the wonders of evolution and biodiversity. What else might we discover about creatures that once flourished on our planet? Let's explore mycelium as the future of packaging. Mycelium, the root structure of fungi, is changing how we think about packaging materials. Unlike traditional options like styrofoam, mycelium is biodegradable and grows quickly, making it a sustainable choice for the environment. Companies such as IKEA and Dell have already tapped into this innovative solution, using it to protect fragile items during shipping. Imagine receiving your new furniture or electronics packed in a material that can decompose naturally, reducing waste and pollution. Mycelium-based packaging not only supports eco-friendly practices, but it can also be produced at a lower cost compared to synthetic alternatives. As more businesses recognize the benefits of mycelium, we may soon see it replacing harmful plastics in everyday products. This exciting development shows just how nature can inspire smarter, greener solutions for our modern challenges. Could this be the breakthrough we've been waiting for to help tackle the global plastic crisis? Guess what really drives Australia's traffic safety innovation? In a bid to improve road safety for truck drivers, Australia has introduced futuristic traffic signs that project laser warnings onto water curtains. These eye-catching signs serve a unique purpose. They inform drivers about height restrictions, helping to prevent accidents caused by oversized vehicles hitting bridges or overpasses. The water curtain itself is created using nozzles that spray fine jets of water to form a visible barrier. When a truck approaches, the sign activates, illuminating the water curtain with clear warnings. This innovative technology not only enhances visibility, especially in poor weather conditions, but also adds an engaging visual element to road safety. By embracing such creative solutions, Australia is taking significant steps to keep its roads safer. Could this be the future of traffic management around the world? Feel the virtual world with a haptic t-shirt. This innovative technology allows you to experience sensations like caresses or impacts while immersed in a virtual reality environment. Imagine playing a game in the metaverse and actually feeling the thrill of a virtual hug or the excitement of an impact during a thrilling action scene. Haptic t-shirts are equipped with sensors and actuators that mimic real-life sensations, making your virtual experiences more tangible and engaging. As you move and interact in the digital realm, the t-shirt responds, delivering precise feedback that enhances gameplay or social interactions. This bridge between the virtual and physical worlds allows users of all ages to feel more connected to their experiences. While gaming is a primary use, this technology could revolutionize the way we learn and socialize online too. As the metaverse continues to grow, who knows what other amazing innovations await us? With haptic feedback, the lines between reality and the digital universe are starting to blur, making virtual experiences more immersive than ever. Guess what really drives baby owls to fly? An owlet, which is what we call a baby owl, begins its life nestled safely in the nest, dependent on its mother. After hatching, the mother owl keeps her tiny owlets warm and cozy, while also hunting for food to ensure they grow strong. This devoted care continues for about 6 weeks as the young owls develop their feathers and strength. By the time they reach 7 to 8 weeks old, it's their big moment, the first flight. This exhilarating leap into the air marks the beginning of their journey toward independence. By autumn, most owlet parenting duties wrap up, and the young owls are ready to go out on their own. They leave the nest full of energy and preparation, embodying the spirit of the wild. So the next time you see a majestic owl in flight, remember its journey from that adorable, fluffy owlet to a full-grown, fierce bird of prey. Why did they conquer Mount Everest in 1953? This remarkable achievement marks a pivotal moment in the history of mountaineering. Mount Everest is famously known as the tallest mountain on Earth, soaring at an impressive 29,032 feet. The first successful ascent occurred on May 29, 1953, thanks to the daring expedition led by British mountaineer Sir John Hunt. He carefully selected a talented team, including New Zealand's fearless climber Sir Edmund Hillary and the skilled Sherpa Tenzing Norgay. Facing treacherous weather and harsh conditions, these brave individuals worked together, pushing their limits to reach the summit. Their victory not only fulfilled a dream for many climbers, but also inspired a generation to explore the great outdoors. This incredible journey into the clouds opened the door for future explorers eager to tackle the world's most challenging peaks. What drove them to take such risks? What if I told you about Thailand's unique Monya Festival? Every year, the Prasmanan Monya Festival takes place in Thailand, celebrating the end of a year-long process that connects participants to their cultural traditions. This vibrant festival is not just about revelry, it includes a fascinating twist. For an entire year, participants refrain from consuming certain foods, building up excitement and appreciation for the delicious banquet that comes at the end. When the festival finally arrives, attendees feast on a variety of mouth-watering dishes that highlight the richness of Thai cuisine. The event is filled with colorful decorations, lively music, and joyful dance, all celebrating community and tradition. It's a feast for the senses, showcasing vibrant flavors that participants have eagerly anticipated. The Monya Festival beautifully illustrates how food can serve as both a cultural marker and a source of joy. So when the celebration arrives, it's not just a meal. It's a culmination of shared experiences, patience, and the thrill of togetherness. Have you ever experienced a festival that transforms food into a joyous event? Surprisingly, it's a fact that constipation can last months. In an astonishing case, a man endured nearly 2 months of constipation, highlighting the serious nature of digestive issues. Constipation occurs when a person has difficulty passing stools, which can be caused by various factors such as a low-fiber diet, dehydration, or even stress. During this man's experience, toxins build up in his body, leading to discomfort, abdominal pain, and reduced energy. It's essential to understand that while occasional constipation happens to many people, prolonged cases like this can have severe health implications. Medical professionals often recommend dietary changes, increased water intake, and physical activity to prevent and alleviate constipation. This incident serves as a reminder to listen to our bodies. If digestion isn't running smoothly, seeking advice from a health expert can help avoid persistent problems. Are you aware of how important digestive health is for overall well-being? Here's something incredible about a unique library. Located in a former brick factory, this innovative library offers free access to literature for residents of all ages. Imagine strolling through shelves filled with not just popular titles, but also rare and out-of-print books waiting to be discovered. This project beautifully demonstrates the significance of recycling by transforming an old industrial space into a hub of knowledge and community. It doesn't just serve as a place for reading, it inspires creativity and fosters a love for books. Visitors can explore everything from classic literature to lesser-known gems, prompting many around the world to start similar initiatives in their communities. This library shows how blending sustainability with a passion for reading can create something truly special. Why not visit a local library today and see what treasures await you? Let's uncover the truth about Komodo dragons. These incredible creatures are not just the largest lizards on Earth. They have some astonishing features that make them formidable predators. One of their most unique traits is their fragile teeth, which are perfectly designed for tearing flesh. But hold on, there's more. Komodo dragons also possess venom that works like a double-edged sword. When they bite their prey, this venom prevents blood from clotting, creating a chaotic situation for their victims. Plus, their saliva is teeming with harmful bacteria that can lead to severe infections. While this might sound scary, it's fascinating how nature equips these animals for survival. By using both their teeth and venom, Komodo dragons have developed a highly effective method for hunting, ensuring they stay at the top of the food chain in their island habitats. Isn't it amazing how such adaptations can help creatures thrive? You might be shocked to learn that Alaska is massive. This incredible state is so expansive that it could fit 19 other U.S. states within its borders. Just imagine the sheer size of it. Alaska, often called the last frontier, is famous for its wild landscapes, including towering mountains, icy fjords, and dense forests. While you might picture it as an endless expanse of wilderness, it's interesting to note that Alaska is one of the least populated states in the country. Despite its rugged beauty and breathtaking scenery, many areas feel incredibly remote, making it a haven for adventurers and nature lovers. The natural wonders here, from the stunning northern lights to the fascinating wildlife, offer unique experiences that attract visitors every year. So while Alaska may seem lonely due to its vastness, it's bursting with life and adventure, just waiting to be explored. Hard to believe, but Crash Bandicoot was made in a garage. In the 1990s, Andy Gavin and his team turned a cramped apartment into a creative powerhouse, bringing to life one of the most beloved video games in history. With no prior experience in game development, they relied on their curiosity and inventive spirit to craft a world filled with vibrant colors and challenging levels. Picture this: a team of passionate creators sweating it out in the sweltering heat without air conditioning, fueled by dreams and a relentless drive to succeed. They experimented with ideas, learned from their mistakes, and drew inspiration from various sources, all while juggling the pressures of a tight budget. Their hard work paid off when Crash Bandicoot burst onto the scene, capturing the hearts of players worldwide. This story of ingenuity and determination shows how big achievements can come from small beginnings. What famous inventions might be hiding in your home? Surprisingly, the brain cleans itself at night. This fascinating process is called autophagy, where the brain consumes its own damaged cells and recycles them into new ones. Think of it as a nightly cleanup crew working tirelessly while you sleep. Autophagy is essential for maintaining healthy brain function, helping with memory and learning, and even playing a role in preventing diseases like Alzheimer's. Without this important mechanism, our brains could suffer from the buildup of toxic proteins and malfunctioning cells. But there's a catch. For this self-cleaning process to work effectively, adequate sleep is crucial. When you reach deep sleep, your brain accelerates the cleaning process, making sure it's ready for a new day. So if you want your brain to stay sharp and healthy, prioritizing good sleep is key. Next time you're tempted to pull an all-nighter, remember that your brain needs that restorative time to tidy up and prepare for all the amazing things you'll learn and experience. Why exactly does the banana tree baffle us? Despite its towering height, the banana tree is actually the world's largest herb. Its trunk isn't made of traditional wood, but consists of tightly packed leaf bases that form a structure known as a pseudostem. This means that what looks like a solid trunk is more like an impressive collection of leaves stacked together. Instead of digging deep into the ground with a typical root system, bananas grow from a bulb-like structure called a corm. This unique feature connects bananas to other well-known herbs like mint and basil, proving that not all green plants fit neatly into categories. Fascinatingly, the banana plant can reach heights of up to 30 feet, making it a truly remarkable sight in gardens and tropical landscapes. Next time you enjoy a banana, remember that this delicious fruit comes from an enormous herb rather than a tree. You won't believe this about ice cream and polio. In 1940, scientists made a surprising mistake when they linked ice cream consumption to the polio epidemic, believing that increasing ice cream sales during the summer directly caused the rise in polio cases. The image of children enjoying ice cream on a hot day made it tempting to connect the dots, but they overlooked a vital lesson in science. Correlation does not imply causation. During summer, both ice cream sales and polio cases often increased, but that did not mean one caused the other. This incident serves as a fascinating reminder of how easily misunderstandings can arise in research. By confusing these two concepts, scientists inadvertently created a false narrative about something as beloved as ice cream. This still raises an important question in science today. How do we ensure clear understanding and interpretation of data? Have you ever wondered about heroism and tragedy? The attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 not only marked a turning point in World War II, but also revealed stories of bravery and despair. Among the debris of the USS West Virginia, 3 sailors found themselves trapped in an unimaginable situation. For an agonizing 16 days, they clung to life within the sunken wreck, battling not just the physical terror of their surroundings, but also the psychological strain of isolation. Despite the tough odds, their courage shone through as they tried to survive, echoing the resilience of those who served during the war. Sadly, their hopes were dashed when rescuers finally reached the vessel, only to discover that the sailors had perished. This poignant story reminds us of the sacrifices made by countless individuals during wartime and serves as a historical lesson on bravery and the human spirit in the face of overwhelming adversity. Is it really true that grandmothers run a restaurant? At Enoteca Maria in Staten Island, New York, the answer is a resounding yes. Founded by Joe Scarabella, this charming eatery stands out because it employs only grandmothers, affectionately known as nanas, as chefs. Each grandmother brings her cultural heritage to the kitchen, preparing mouth-watering dishes that reflect authentic family recipes from around the globe. This unique concept not only highlights the diversity of traditional cuisines, but also creates a warm, inviting atmosphere reminiscent of home-cooked meals. Diners can sample everything from Italian lasagna to Sri Lankan curry, showcasing the flavors of various cultures in every bite. The idea behind Enoteca Maria is to celebrate the invaluable knowledge and skills that these grandmothers possess, as well as the stories and memories tied to the food they create. So when you dine here, you aren't just enjoying a meal, you're experiencing a rich tapestry of culinary traditions, all crafted with love. What could be more heartwarming? Did you know that some male animals kill their mates? This shocking behavior can be observed in various species, including certain types of spiders and insects. After mating, these males sometimes kill their female partners to prevent them from mating again, thus eliminating competition for their own offspring. For instance, in the infamous case of the black widow spider, the male is often consumed after mating. While this may seem brutal, it's a strategy in nature that ensures the male's genes are more likely to survive. This behavior is a fascinating example of how survival instincts can lead to extreme actions among animals. Such strategies are not only about reproduction, but also about ensuring the best chance for their own genetic legacy. Why would nature allow such risky behavior, you might wonder? The answer lies in the harsh realities of competition in the animal kingdom. Guess what really drives Matsutake mushroom prices? The Matsutake mushroom, a delicacy in Japanese cuisine, can fetch over $1,000 per pound. This astonishing price reveals a fascinating connection between nature and value. What makes these mushrooms so special? For starters, they thrive in soil disturbed by natural disasters like forest fires or earthquakes. The chaos of these events actually creates the perfect conditions for Matsutake mushrooms to grow, as they rely on a specific type of tree bark and a unique ecosystem. As a result, collectors often race to find them in areas affected by recent disasters, making them rare and sought after. The rarity and culinary prestige of Matsutake mushrooms contribute to their hefty price tag. This intriguing relationship between natural disturbances and the market value of these mushrooms showcases how nature can be both chaotic and beautifully abundant, don't you think? Here's what actually happens when Dik-diks mate. These adorable antelopes, native to the dense forests of East Africa, are quite unique in the animal kingdom. Unlike most antelopes that prefer to roam in herds or form transient relationships, Dik-diks are known for their lifelong monogamy. Once they find a partner, they stick together for life, reinforcing their bond through mutual grooming and shared vigilance. They are often seen grazing peacefully together, and their strong partnership helps them thrive in their natural habitat. During the breeding season, a couple can intensely protect their territory, making sure it remains safe from intruders. This commitment to one another is not just about love, it's a survival strategy that allows them to raise their young in a secure environment. Isn't it fascinating how these small antelopes create such lasting connections in the wild? Did you know about the unique Leucopsarian petershai fish? This fascinating fish, often enjoyed as a delicacy in Japan, stands out for its versatility and preparation methods. One of the most daring ways to serve it is as sashimi, where the fish is presented alive, creating a truly memorable dining experience. However, that's just one option. Cooks can also boil, fry, or dry the Leucopsarian petershi, each technique drawing out its mild flavor in different ways. In Japan, its culinary status isn't just about taste. This fish is also prized for its nutritional benefits, making it a favorite among health-conscious diners. The tradition of consuming this fish reflects a deep respect for local resources and culinary skills passed down through generations. As you explore global cuisine, the Leucopsarian petershai offers a glimpse into the diverse and sometimes surprising practices that shape our dining experiences. Would you be brave enough to try it, served alive? Can you picture the first woman in space? Valentina Tereshkova made history on June 16, 1963, when she boldly stepped into the cosmos aboard the Vostok 6 spacecraft. This remarkable journey not only marked a significant milestone for gender equality in the field of space exploration, but also demonstrated the incredible capabilities of women in science and technology. During her mission, Valentina orbited the Earth 48 times, spending nearly 3 days in space. Her voyage came at a time when societal norms often limited women's roles, proving that they could achieve extraordinary feats just like their male counterparts. Tereshkova's mission inspired countless girls and women around the world to pursue careers in STEM fields. Today, astronauts like her are seen as trailblazers who paved the way for future generations. So next time you gaze at the stars, remember Valentina's courage and how she redefined what was possible for women in space. How many more breakthroughs do you think are yet to come? What if I told you grass has 6,000 species? Believe it or not, grasses make up one of the most diverse plant families on our planet. From the lush green lawns in our neighborhoods to the vast savannas stretching across Africa, these amazing plants play crucial roles in ecosystems everywhere. Most people think of grass as something that simply grows underfoot, but it comes in all shapes and sizes, each adapted to thrive in different environments. Did you know bamboo, a type of grass, can grow up to 3 feet in a single day? Grasses also provide food for many animals, help prevent soil erosion, and even contribute to our diet through grains like wheat, rice, and corn. So the next time you walk on grass, remember it's not just a basic ground cover, it's a diverse family of over 6 human-owned species, each playing a part in Earth's rich tapestry of life. Here's a wild fact about crocodiles that astounds. These incredible reptiles can hold their breath underwater for a staggering 15 minutes to an hour. In extreme cases, crocodiles have been known to remain submerged for an impressive 2 hours. This impressive ability helps them conserve oxygen while waiting silently for prey. Imagine a crocodile lurking just beneath the water's surface, perfectly still, using its stealth to catch an unsuspecting animal. Their unique adaptation includes specialized blood cells that transport oxygen more efficiently, allowing them to make the most out of every breath. The next time you see a crocodile basking in the sun, remember that beneath that calm exterior lies a master of underwater survival. With such remarkable capabilities, crocodiles truly exemplify the wonders of nature and evolution. So what do you think about these stealthy hunters and their incredible breath-holding skills? They're nothing short of remarkable. Can you imagine that bats can truly fly? Unlike flying squirrels that can only glide from one place to another, bats are the only mammals equipped for sustained flight. Their unique wings are fascinating because they consist of a stretchy membrane of skin called the patagium, which is stretched across their elongated finger bones. This design not only allows bats to maneuver skillfully through the air, but it also provides them with incredible agility and speed. While flapping their wings, bats can change direction rapidly, making them expert hunters, especially at night. This capability helps them catch insects, which are their primary food source, all while evading predators. Bats play a crucial role in ecosystems, pollinating plants and dispersing seeds. So next time you see a bat zip through the night sky, remember that they're not just gliding, they're flying with style. Let's uncover the truth about cats and sweetness. Did you know that cats can't taste sweetness? Unlike humans, who have taste buds finely tuned to enjoy sugary treats, cats are missing the receptors that detect sweetness. Scientists believe this unique trait has its roots in their evolution as hunters. A cat's diet in the wild consists mainly of meat, so a sweet tooth wasn't beneficial for their survival. Without a craving for sugary snacks, they channel their energy into their hunting prowess. This doesn't mean cats don't enjoy delicious flavors. They just prefer savory tastes. You might notice them licking their lips over fish or chicken rather than a sugary dessert. So next time you think about sharing your dessert with your feline friend, remember they won't appreciate it in the same way you do. Understanding this difference adds a layer of respect for how unique our feline companions truly are. Asteroids. What's the real distance in space? The average distance between asteroids in the asteroid belt is surprisingly vast, measuring twice the distance from Earth to the Moon. This extraordinary spacing means that navigating through this cosmic neighborhood is safer than many might think. Located between Mars and Jupiter, the asteroid belt contains millions of rocky bodies, the remnants from the early solar system. While we often picture a chaotic cluster of rocks hurtling towards each other, the reality is that space is mostly empty. The great distances allow spacecraft to fly through the belt without the risk of collision, making explorations possible and safe. For example, NASA's Dawn mission successfully zipped through this region with remarkable ease. So when you gaze at the night sky and think of asteroids, remember that they're not just floating around carelessly. They're carefully spaced out across vast gaps in the universe, waiting for humanity to learn more about their secrets. How fascinating is that? Did you know that emoji started in Japan in the 1990s? Back then, Shigetaka Kurita designed the first emoji set as small pictorial icons to help people express emotions and ideas in digital messages. This original set featured simple images like hearts, smiling faces, and various weather symbols. As technology advanced, so did emojis. They became an essential part of mobile communication, capturing feelings and adding visual flair to our text-based conversations. Today, millions of people around the world use emojis to convey humor, sadness, love, and everything in between, often making conversations feel more personal and lively. The evolution of emojis reflects the way we communicate in the digital age, blending technology and emotion in ways that were once only possible with words. Can you imagine texting without emojis? Did you know Naomi Campbell changed fashion forever? In 1988, Naomi Campbell became a true trailblazer by gracing the cover of Vogue magazine, making history as the first woman of African descent to achieve this prestigious milestone. At a time when the fashion industry was predominantly Eurocentric, Naomi's stunning presence shattered stereotypes and opened doors for models of color around the globe. With her unique look and fierce confidence, she captivated audiences and designers alike, proving that beauty knows no boundaries. Campbell's groundbreaking achievement was not just about one cover, but rather a revolution. It urged the industry to recognize and appreciate diversity. Following her success, more and more women of various ethnic backgrounds began to ascend in the modeling world, creating a richer, more inclusive landscape. Naomi's story remains an inspiring reminder of how one person's accomplishments can spark change and challenge societal norms, encouraging future generations. So do you think her impact on fashion is still visible today? Hard to believe, but Disney created Magic in the Jungle Book, released in 1967, has captivated audiences for decades. This beloved classic is filled with unforgettable characters like Mowgli, the brave boy raised by wolves, and Baloo, the laid-back bear who teaches him the joys of life. With its catchy songs like The Bare Necessities, in a mix of humor and heart, the film brings the vibrant jungle to life in a way that entertains both kids and adults. The animation is stunning, with lush backgrounds and lively movements that draw viewers into Mowgli's adventure. Plus, the film's blend of fun and important life lessons about friendship and courage still resonates today. It's no wonder that The Jungle Book continues to be a favorite in family movie nights. Have you watched it lately? Can you imagine that your pinky is so powerful? This small finger contributes around 50% of your total grip strength. Many people underestimate the pinky's role in everyday tasks, but it plays a key part in helping us hold on to things securely. Without it, you might find simple tasks like opening jars or gripping a tennis racket much more challenging. The pinky balances the hand, allowing the other fingers to work more effectively. When you lose a pinky, it can lead to an awkward grip and often makes it harder to perform even basic activities like writing or typing. Research shows that our grip strength is not just about muscle. It's about the coordination of all our fingers working together. So next time you give a thumbs up or shake hands, remember how important that little pinky is to your strength and dexterity. Have you taken a moment to appreciate your pinky today? Here's a wild fact about Japanese shiro. In Japan, there's a unique drink called shiro that surprises many with its unusual ingredient, live fish. Imagine sipping a beverage that contains tiny swimming creatures. This daring drink is often served in certain regions, showcasing the adventurous spirit of Japanese cuisine. Shiro typically features a clear, sweet base, often made from rice or a similar ferment, and the live fish adds a splash of excitement. While the idea may not be appealing to everyone, it reflects the local culture's emphasis on freshness and bold flavors. Drinking shiro is not just about taste, it's an experience that challenges diners to step out of their comfort zone. Would you dare to try a drink that literally moves? It's definitely a conversation starter and a testament to Japan's diverse culinary traditions. Did you know the Leaning Tower of Pisa is crooked? This iconic structure started tilting during its very construction in the 12th century. The builders laid the foundation on soft ground that couldn't support the weight of the tower. As they progressed, architects realized something was off. Instead of stopping the work, they decided to adapt. To compensate for the tilt, they constructed the upper floors with one side taller than the other. This clever engineering led to the unique curvature that makes the tower so famous today. Standing at about 56 meters tall, it was originally intended to be a straight bell tower, but ended up becoming a symbol of resilience and creativity. Over the years, various restoration efforts have been made to stabilize the structure and prevent it from collapsing. Today, visitors worldwide flock to Pisa, not just to see its beauty, but also to marvel at the ingenuity that turned a building mistake into a masterpiece. What else could we learn from the Leaning Tower's remarkable story? Is it really true that tight clothes can cause pain? Yes, they can. This discomfort is linked to a nerve condition known as myalgia paresthetica, which primarily affects the outer thigh. Picture this. You're wearing your favorite skinny jeans or tight-fitting bikini briefs, and suddenly you feel a burning sensation or numbness creeping in. That's myalgia paresthetica at work. It happens when the lateral femoral cutaneous nerve, responsible for feeling in that part of your thigh, gets compressed, often due to tight clothing. While it's commonly referred to as bikini brief syndrome or skinny pants syndrome, the reality is many people experience this irritation without realizing what it is. Fortunately, this condition is usually temporary and can resolve by simply loosening your clothing. So next time you slip into something snug, remember to keep comfort in mind to avoid that nagging pain. You might be shocked to learn that George Weah is president. George Weah, an iconic figure in football, transformed his life in ways many could only dream of. After dazzling crowds with his incredible skills on the pitch, he shifted gears and took on the realm of politics. Weah began his political journey in 2005 when he ran for a senatorial seat in Liberia. Despite not winning at that time, he didn't give up. His passion for serving his country ultimately led him to a greater goal: the presidency. In 2017, Weah captured the nation's heart and votes, winning the presidential election and officially taking office in 2018. His rise from the football field to the highest political office is a remarkable story of determination and change. As president, Weah aims to leverage his fame and influence to improve the lives of Liberians. What inspired him to make this bold leap from sports to politics? Guess what really drives Missouri's literary spirit? The influence of Mark Twain, one of America's greatest authors, is strong in this state. Born Samuel Clemens, Twain grew up in the charming town of Hannibal, Missouri, which became the backdrop for his beloved characters, Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. These adventures, filled with friendship and mischief, reflect the essence of Twain's own childhood experiences along the Mississippi River. Today, literary enthusiasts flock to Missouri to immerse themselves in Twain's world. Visitors can explore his childhood home, visit museums dedicated to his life, and take part in events celebrating his works. This rich literary heritage not only honors Twain's legacy, but also highlights Missouri's role in American literature. Whether you're reading his classic novels under a shady tree or strolling through Hannibal's historic streets, the spirit of Mark Twain lives on, captivating the hearts of new generations. Hard to believe, but perfectionism fuels procrastination. Many people don't realize that these two habits are closely connected. Procrastination often sneaks in when individuals worry they won't be able to accomplish a task perfectly. For example, think about someone who loves to dance but hesitates to attend a party because they fear their moves won't impress others. This fear can prevent them from joining in the fun altogether. Similarly, when facing a project or assignment, perfectionists might put off starting because they want everything to be just right from the beginning. This leads to a cycle of delaying tasks, increasing anxiety, and ultimately making it harder to achieve their goals. Understanding this link can help us break the cycle. By accepting that it's okay to make mistakes, we can start tackling tasks without the heavy burden of needing to be perfect. So how can we push past this hurdle? Can you imagine that El Salvador faces a violent crisis? As of 2019, El Salvador held the heartbreaking title of having the highest homicide rate in the world, with 82.84 killings for every 100,000 people. This tragic statistic translates to around 5,000 murders each year, and much of this violence stems from gang-related activities and problems with juvenile delinquency. Street gangs, known as maras, have a powerful grip on urban areas, leading to a cycle of fear and crime that affects daily life. Young people, often caught in this cycle, sometimes feel they have few options, which can lead them to join gangs for protection or financial stability. The government's efforts to combat this issue have included crackdowns on gang members and community programs aimed at preventing youth from joining these groups. Yet the situation remains complex, as many families continue to suffer the consequences of this ongoing struggle. How can El Salvador break free from this cycle of violence? Can you imagine sharks being immune to cancer? This myth is more prevalent than you might think. While sharks do have remarkable biology and strong immune systems, they are not invulnerable to cancer. The belief that these ancient creatures never get cancer likely gained traction thanks to marketing tactics, promoting shark cartilage as a potential cancer cure. These claims are not backed by scientific research, making them misleading at best. Sharks have been swimming the oceans for over 400 million years, but they can still develop tumors just like other animals. The real science shows that instead of being superpowered beings free from disease, sharks are just like us in many ways. Understanding the truth about sharks can help us appreciate their role in the ecosystem and the importance of conserving their populations, rather than chasing myths that can harm their survival. So why do people continue to promote these misleading ideas? Hard to believe, but this shark had spiral teeth. The Helicoprion is a fascinating prehistoric shark that roamed the oceans more than 250 million years ago. What sets it apart from modern sharks is its unusual spiral of teeth, which looks like a coiled chainsaw tucked inside its mouth. For years, scientists puzzled over the function of this serrated spiral, with theories suggesting it might have acted as a fin, a horn, or even a decorative feature to impress mates. Imagine a shark not only hunting, but also showcasing such a wild tooth structure. Recent advances in technology and fossil analysis are slowly revealing how this unique adaptation may have helped the Helicoprion thrive in its underwater world. As researchers continue to study its fossils, they uncover more about its life and how it navigated the prehistoric seas. What other incredible secrets might ancient creatures like the Helicoprion hold? Ever thought about why Jupiter spins so fast? Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, takes less than 10 Earth hours to complete a full rotation on its axis. This rapid spinning is a standout feature among the planets. Imagine a massive ball about 86,181 miles wide, which is nearly 11 times larger than Earth, rotating in such a short time. Its quick rotation creates extreme weather patterns, including powerful storms and high-speed winds. In fact, the famous Great Red Spot, a gigantic storm on Jupiter, has been raging for centuries and is much larger than our planet. Surprisingly, this fast spin is linked to how Jupiter formed billions of years ago, gathering up gas and dust rapidly as it developed. As a result, it not only spins quickly, but also has a flattened shape at the poles. How cool is it that something so massive can rotate so swiftly? Here's a wild fact about Sony's camcorders. In 1998, Sony accidentally sold around 700,000 camcorders with an unexpected and rather shocking design flaw. These camcorders were designed to capture high-quality footage in low-light conditions. But this innovation came with a huge twist. They could see through clothing using infrared technology. Imagine the surprise when users realized that during the day, their cameras could reveal more than just a great view. Once Sony discovered this incredible yet concerning capability, they swiftly moved to protect their customers by recalling all the affected camcorders, which turned out to be their largest product recall ever. This incident raised serious questions about privacy and the responsibilities of tech companies in ensuring their products are safe to use. It also sparked discussions about how technology, while impressive, can sometimes have unintended consequences. Can you believe something like this could happen with a simple camcorder? You won't believe this about Berlin's airport design flaw. A high-tech airport in Berlin made headlines when it was discovered that its fire evacuation doors actually opened inward. This shocking oversight posed a serious risk during emergencies, as people rushing to escape could have collided with the doors instead of making a safe exit. Imagine the chaos as travelers panicked, only to find themselves trapped against unyielding doors. This design flaw highlights the importance of rigorous safety checks in construction, especially in places where large crowds gather. Airports are designed for quick evacuation during emergencies, And even a small mistake can turn into a life-threatening situation. Thankfully, the discovery of this issue came before it could lead to disaster, prompting immediate revisions to ensure the safety of passengers in the future. How could such a simple error go unnoticed in a high-tech facility? Did you know octopuses can eat their own tentacles? This unusual behavior, known as autophagy, is often a response to stress. Imagine the pressure an octopus faces in the wild. When feeling threatened or overwhelmed, these fascinating creatures may munch on their own arms. But there's a surprising twist. Losing a tentacle doesn't hurt them. Octopuses possess an amazing knack for regrowing lost arms, thanks to their unique biology. In fact, when an octopus loses a limb, a new one can regrow within a few months. The regrowth process is quite remarkable, as the new tentacle typically matches the original in functionality and appearance. This incredible adaptability helps octopuses survive in their tricky underwater environments. So the next time you see one of these intelligent cephalopods, remember their extraordinary resilience and unique eating habits. It's just another piece of evidence that nature has some wild tricks up its sleeve. Prepare to be amazed by penguins in Antarctica. In 1911, British explorer George Murray Levick joined the famous Terra Nova expedition, which was led by Robert Falcon Scott. This journey took them to the icy realm of Antarctica, where Levick made some shocking observations about the Adelaide penguins. While these adorable birds are often known for their charming appearance, Levick uncovered surprising aspects of their behavior, including unconventional sexual practices. He noted instances of homosexual copulation among these penguins, along with some behaviors that resembled harassment. These findings opened up a whole new perspective on animal behavior, challenging the traditional views of sexuality in the animal kingdom. Levick's detailed notes on the penguins' interactions not only enriched our understanding of their social dynamics, but also sparked discussions about natural behaviors that exist in the wild. So, were these penguins just having fun, or was there something deeper at play? The study of their behaviors raises fascinating questions about love and companionship in nature. Have you heard about the world's shortest flight? This remarkable journey lasts only 1.5 minutes and connects two tiny Scottish islands, Westray and Papa Westray. Imagine hopping on a plane for just a moment. Operated by Loganair, this flight covers about 1.7 miles, which is shorter than many of our local commutes. It's an incredible feat of aviation, showcasing how air travel can connect even the most remote places. The route is primarily used by residents and occasional tourists, highlighting the importance of accessibility in these isolated communities. Interestingly, the flight can sometimes be completed in under a minute if conditions are just right, adding a dash of excitement to this already brief experience. The aircraft, typically a small twin-propeller plane, takes off and lands in a flash, giving passengers just enough time to buckle up or snap a quick picture. Next time you think about long, exhausting flights, remember this fascinating little Scottish connection? Would you dare to take a flight that brief? Hard to believe, but Phobos may be a giant rubble pile. Mars's largest moon, Phobos, has baffled scientists with its surprisingly low density. In fact, about 25–35% of Phobos's volume could be filled with empty space or porous material. This unusual characteristic suggests that Phobos isn't just a solid, intact moon, like we see with Earth's moon. Instead, researchers propose that it might actually be a rubble pile, meaning it's made up of a collection of rocky materials loosely held together by gravity. This almost chaotic construction raises fascinating questions about the moon's origin and history. Some scientists speculate it could be a remnant of a larger celestial body that broke apart long ago. Understanding Phobos helps us unravel the mysteries of our solar system and how moons form around planets. What else could we discover about this intriguing Martian moon? Believe it or not, Brett Favre passed to himself. In an unusual twist during his debut in the NFL, the legendary quarterback made a surprising play that became a quirky part of his history. Instead of completing a pass to a teammate, Favre's first throw ended up getting deflected back to him, leading him to catch the ball himself. This unexpected moment, resulting in a loss of 7 yards, showcases how unpredictable football can be. Favre, known for his incredible arm strength and knack for making plays, had a rocky start in the league with the Atlanta Falcons. However, this little mishap didn't deter him from becoming one of the most celebrated quarterbacks in NFL history. As fans, we can only imagine how that moment felt, being at the start of a storied career that would lead to records and a Super Bowl win. Who knew a self-pass could be the beginning of greatness? Is it really true that England holds ancient secrets? In a fascinating discovery, scientists uncovered a skeleton in England that is around 9,000 years old. This remarkable find offers a glimpse into the deep history of human life in the region. Imagine the stories this ancient skeleton could tell about how people lived so long ago. The significance of this discovery grows even more interesting when you learn that researchers gathered vital clues from a distance of 2.5 miles away. This distance didn't stop them from piecing together evidence of what life was like for early humans in England. With every bone examined and every artifact studied, we gain a better understanding of our ancestors' daily lives, including their diets, habits, and the environments they thrived in. These findings remind us that history is not just about dates and events, but about connections across time. Each discovery, like this ancient skeleton, helps us reflect on our shared human journey, making the past feel closer to our present than we ever imagined. Let's uncover the truth about India's global role. In 2016, India marked a significant milestone, having become an active member of the global community since 1950. This was no small feat, as India focused heavily on promoting peace and avoiding conflict. The country played a crucial role in fostering diplomacy and cooperation among nations. After gaining independence, India opted for a path of non-alignment, making choices that would allow it to navigate the complex politics of the Cold War without siding with either of the major blocs. By engaging with various countries and advocating for dialogue over strife, India contributed to crucial international discussions on issues like climate change, trade, and human rights. As India continues to assert its presence on the world stage, the emphasis on peaceful relations resonates with its core values and commitment to collaboration. How will India shape future global interactions? Believe it or not, your microbiome is fascinating. It consists of trillions of microorganisms, including bacteria, fungi, and viruses that live in and on your body. In fact, these tiny organisms outnumber your human cells by about 10 to 1, which means they play a significant role in your health. They help with crucial functions like digestion, boost your immune system, and even influence your mental well-being. This thriving community weighs several pounds altogether, highlighting just how important they are. Current research is diving deep into how the microbiome affects various diseases and treatments, with studies focusing on probiotics and microbiome transplants. By understanding the balance of these microorganisms, scientists are uncovering ways to enhance our health. So maintaining a healthy microbiome not only supports digestion, but also contributes to overall vitality. Just think about it. The tiny bacteria in your gut could be the key to feeling great. How will you take care of your microbiome today? Is it really true that Hugh Island has taxi services? Yes, it absolutely does. Located just east of Kolamurang Ukuran in the bustling Olympiada area, Hugh is a charming small island that caters to both locals and tourists looking for easy transportation. Visitors can hop into a taxi to explore the beautiful landscape, delightful beaches, and unique attractions that the island has to offer. The taxi services are particularly convenient, allowing guests to travel without hassle while enjoying stunning ocean views. Whether you're heading to a beach barbecue or a serene spot for a sunset picnic, the taxi drivers are familiar with the best routes to ensure you have a memorable experience. So if you're planning a trip to this picturesque island, don't forget to take advantage of the handy taxi services that make getting around a breeze. This might surprise you. Your eyes change color. As we age, our human eye lenses undergo a fascinating transformation. By the time we reach 70, these lenses often develop a yellowish tint. This subtle yet significant change can affect how we see the world around us. For instance, it can become trickier to distinguish between colors, particularly shades like blue and purple or yellow and green. Imagine trying to pick out a ripe banana in a bowl of lemons. The colors might not pop as vividly as they did when you were younger. This gradual yellowing isn't something to worry about, as it's a normal part of aging. However, it can lead to less accurate color discrimination, making everyday tasks like choosing clothes more challenging. So next time you wonder why that blue shirt looks a little less vibrant, remember your eyes are simply adjusting with time. Can you believe Wayne Gretzky's record in the NHL? This legendary hockey player set the bar high by scoring over 200 points in a single season, an achievement no one else in the National Hockey League has matched. Remarkably, Gretzky reached this incredible milestone 4 times during his illustrious career. His skill and vision on the ice were unmatched, allowing him to assist and score at an unprecedented pace. Imagine racking up over 200 points while facing the best competition in the league. His record seasons came in the 1980s and early 1990s, when he dazzled fans with his goal-scoring prowess and pinpoint passes. For perspective, the next closest players have only surpassed the 150-point mark a handful of times. Gretzky's extraordinary talent not only made him a household name, but also changed how the game is played. Can any player today ever challenge this monumental record? Is it really true that hospitals can be fun? A hospital in New York has created a magical pirate-themed CT scan room just for kids. This innovative approach aims to turn a typically intimidating experience into a fabulous adventure. By transforming the space, the hospital is helping children see the medical process in a new light. Instead of sterile walls and scary machines, kids are greeted by colorful decorations and pirate motifs that spark their imagination. The room is designed to make medical procedures feel less daunting, allowing kids to engage in pretend play and explore their surroundings. This clever strategy can lead to reduced anxiety and stress during medical visits, significantly improving the overall experience for young patients. Parents have reported that their children were excited rather than fearful, which is a huge win for both the hospital staff and families alike. Imagine walking the plank instead of lying still. How cool is that? Prepare to be amazed by Jonathan Lee Rich's lawsuits. This man has become a modern-day legend by taking on more than 2,600 entities, including famous landmarks like the Eiffel Tower and institutions like the Guinness Book of World Records. Dubbed the most litigious man in the world, Rich's treats lawsuits almost like an art form or extreme sport, showcasing a bizarre passion for legal challenges. Each case often comes with an outrageous claim or a humorous twist that makes them memorable. For instance, he once sued a fast food chain, claiming they stole his idea for a new burger. And another time, he went after the Eiffel Tower for making him have a bad day. This relentless pursuit of the court system raises questions about the nature of justice and how we can handle such bizarre cases. Is Rich's a misunderstood genius, or just someone pushing the boundaries of the legal system? Why exactly does Arizona host 4,000 retired aircraft? This expansive site spans 2,600 acres in the Arizona desert, and it's known as the Pinal Air Park. The unique desert environment makes it an ideal location for storing aircraft that have reached the end of their service lives. Many retired planes, from commercial jets to military models, are parked here and await their next chapter, whether that's dismantling for parts or restoring them to flying condition. The dry climate helps preserve these aircraft longer, preventing corrosion and damage from moisture. Photo opportunities abound as aviation enthusiasts flock to this unusual graveyard that tells the stories of countless flights. Visitors can often see large jets lined up, and the sight is both eerie and fascinating. With over 80 years of history, Pinal Air Park is not just a resting place. It's a museum of aviation history waiting to be explored. Can you believe how the word fizzle evolved? This fascinating term dates back to the 1400s, when it originally described reducing heat or gas, especially in the context of cooking or heating. Imagine a chef carefully lowering the flames to perfect a dish. Over the centuries, a fizzle transitioned from its specific meaning to reflect something more general, like a gradual decline or failure. Today, we often hear someone say that a plan fizzled out when it loses momentum or excitement. This evolution highlights how language adapts and grows, much like our own experiences. The change from a technical term to a colloquial expression shows the creative ways in which we use words to describe life's ups and downs. So next time you hear someone say a project fizzled, remember its rich history and how it mirrors our own attempts at success, sometimes leading to an unexpected fizz instead of a bang. Isn't it amazing how words can carry such stories? Can you picture panda-shaped solar farms in China? China is investing a whopping $3 billion to create these adorable solar farms that resemble giant pandas. This innovative project aims to attract and engage young people in the vital area of renewable energy. With climate change becoming a pressing issue, China recognizes the need to inspire the next generation. These panda solar farms will not only produce clean energy, but also serve as a fun and memorable way to promote sustainability. Imagine strolling through a park filled with solar panels designed to look just like cute pandas, bringing awareness to green initiatives. The goal is to spark interest among youth and encourage them to participate in renewable energy efforts. Education on alternative energy sources is essential for the future, and this creative approach could make learning about solar power more engaging and relatable. As part of a broader strategy to transition towards sustainable energy, China's panda farms could be the playful nudge needed for young minds to consider a career in the green economy. Who wouldn't want to support such a whimsical yet impactful idea? You won't believe this about pillowcases. For centuries, pillowcases have been crafted from materials like linen and silk, chosen based on the climate and social class of the people using them. Wealthy individuals often slept on silk, enjoying its smooth texture, while those with fewer resources opted for sturdy linen. It wasn't until the 19th century that cotton surged in popularity, thanks to its affordability and comfort. Today, pillowcases come in a dazzling array of materials including cotton blends, bamboo, and even microfiber, each with its own special perks. Cotton remains a favorite for its breathability and softness, making it perfect for a good night's sleep. On the other hand, bamboo pillowcases are celebrated for their hypoallergenic properties and moisture-wicking abilities. As you snuggle up at night, have you ever thought about the rich history and evolution behind the pillowcase resting beneath your head? Hard to believe, but Top Gear broke records. In 2013, this wildly popular car show snagged a Guinness World Record for being the most widely watched factual TV program ever. Imagine that, around 350 million fans tuning in from over 200 countries. Top Gear isn't just about cars. It's an exhilarating mix of humor, daring stunts, and fascinating automotive adventures that appeal to viewers of all ages. From thrilling road trips to outrageous challenges, the show's dynamic trio brought a unique flair that kept fans hooked. With its engaging format, Top Gear transcended borders, showcasing everything from British humor to international automotive cultures. Viewers eagerly awaited each episode, and many became lifelong fans. The show's massive reach highlights how a passion for automobiles can unite people worldwide. So what made Top Gear so captivating that it drew in such a vast audience? What if I told you aluminum is a recycling superstar? Nearly 75% of all aluminum ever produced in the United States is still in use today, making it one of the most recycled materials on the planet. This incredible number means that much of the aluminum used in cans, foil, and even airplanes gets a second, third, or fourth life instead of ending up in a landfill. However, it's surprising that the country still discards a staggering $700 million worth of aluminum each year. Why is this happening? Many people don't realize that recycling aluminum is not just easier, but also saves energy. In fact, recycling aluminum uses 95% less energy than creating new aluminum from raw materials. Learning to recycle correctly can significantly reduce waste and contribute to a more sustainable future. So next time you crack open a soda can, remember, recycling aluminum is not just a choice. It's a powerful way to protect our planet. Did you know B.B. King had a fiery lesson? One of the most legendary musicians in blues history, B.B. King, had a remarkable story behind his guitar named Lucille. The name stemmed from an incident where a deadly fight broke out between two men over a woman, which ignited a fire that destroyed the venue he was performing at. In the chaos, BB made a brave move to save his beloved guitar, risking his safety. This experience not only solidified his love for music, but also became a crucial life lesson for him. He vowed never to fight over a woman again, using Lucille as a constant reminder of this promise. The guitar itself became a symbol of resilience and wisdom, reflecting King's transcendent career. B.B. King went on to sell over 30 million records, inspiring countless musicians and fans. When you hear the soulful notes of Lucille, remember it's more than just a guitar. It's a testament to a man's journey through life, love, and music. What other remarkable stories do musicians hold? Let's uncover the truth about Krampuf the cat. Krampuf holds the title as the world's oldest cat, living an astonishing 38 years and 3 days. This remarkable feline, who was born in 1967, defied the odds and set a record that has yet to be broken. While the average lifespan of a cat is around 15 years, Krampuf's extraordinary longevity is a fascinating topic among pet lovers and veterinarians alike. His owners provided him with a loving home and a healthy lifestyle, showcasing that proper care can make a difference. People often wonder what secrets Krampuf discovered during his long life. Did he have a special diet or favorite activities that kept him playful and vibrant? Although we may never know all the factors that contributed to his durability, Krampuf's story inspires us to cherish our furry friends and prioritize their well-being. So how can we help our pets live long, happy lives? Have you heard about kangaroo moms' cooling tricks? Kangaroo mothers have a unique way to beat the heat using their own saliva. When the weather gets warm, they lick their forearms, letting the moisture evaporate. This clever technique acts like a natural air conditioning system, helping them regulate their body temperature. Since kangaroos are often found in Australia's hot climate, staying cool is crucial for their survival. By spreading saliva on their skin, they effectively cool down without the need for complicated methods. It's a simple yet fascinating adaptation that showcases how animals use their bodies to cope with their environment. So next time you think of kangaroos, remember that these remarkable creatures have their own built-in cooling system. Isn't nature amazing? Avocados pack a protein punch like no other fruit. It might surprise you to learn that this creamy green delight is not just a tasty addition to your meals, but also a surprising source of protein. We often think of fruits as sweet treats filled with sugars, but avocados turn that idea on its head. Weighing about 300 grams, a whole avocado contains around 6 grams of protein, which is more than any other fruit out there. This makes avocados an excellent choice for those looking to boost their protein intake without consuming animal products. Plus, avocados are packed with healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals, making them a powerhouse of nutrition. You can enjoy them sliced on toast, blended into smoothies, or mixed into salads for a delicious twist. Next time you pass by the avocados in the grocery store, remember that these unique fruits not only bring flavor to your dishes, but also contribute to your daily protein needs. Isn't it fascinating how nature provides such nutritious options in unexpected places? Did you know tennis balls were once white? Back until the 1970s, tennis balls were primarily white, but a major change occurred to enhance visibility on television. The vivid yellow balls we see today made their debut at Wimbledon in 1986 and quickly became the standard for professional tennis everywhere. This bright color not only makes it easier for fans to follow the high-speed action on TV, but also adds a distinctive flair to the sport. Interesting enough, the felt texture of these tennis balls plays a crucial role too. It helps control their bounce and speed, contributing to a more exciting game. To maintain the right amount of pressure, tennis balls are pressurized, ensuring they perform consistently throughout a match. Today, when you picture a tennis match, the vibrant yellow ball has become an iconic symbol of the sport. It stands out in both professional tournaments and casual games alike, making it clear just how far tennis has come since its early days. Prepare to be amazed by the Mongolian deathworm. In the vast and arid Gobi Desert, a fascinating legend persists about a creature feared by many, the Mongolian deathworm. Locals claim this mysterious worm can deliver powerful electric shocks to its prey, which seems quite extraordinary. Described as a large, fat, and reddish creature, it supposedly lurks beneath the sand, waiting for unsuspecting victims. While scientists are skeptical and have yet to find evidence of its existence, the tales continue to capture the imagination of adventurers and folklore enthusiasts alike. Some even suggest it could be a rare species of worm with unknown abilities. Whether it's the stuff of legends or an undiscovered creature, the Mongolian death worm reminds us of the rich tapestry of beliefs that color our understanding of nature. What other hidden wonders might be out there waiting to be discovered? Did you know that Starbucks cups hide in Fight Club? This iconic film, directed by David Fincher, cleverly showcases a Starbucks cup in nearly every scene. This choice wasn't just random, it ties back to a fascinating line in the movie that critiques corporate branding. The story revolves around an insatiable consumer culture, and the constant presence of the Starbucks cup serves as a clever reminder of how deeply corporations are woven into our lives. It's almost like a secret game for observant viewers to spot the cup as the narrator navigates his chaotic journey. This detail adds an extra layer of commentary, suggesting that even in a fight against the societal norms, we can't escape the influence of big brands. The presence of the cup highlights the absurdity of our attachment to these symbols of consumption, making us wonder what role they play in our own lives. Have you noticed the Starbucks cup in every scene? Why exactly does honey require so many flowers? To make just 1 pound of honey, honeybees have to visit nearly 2 million flowers. This staggering number highlights the incredible teamwork and dedication of these tiny creatures. Each worker bee, during its lifetime, gathers nectar from countless blooms, producing only about 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey. The process begins when bees collect nectar and store it in their special honey stomachs. Once full, they return to the hive and pass the nectar to other bees, who chew it and mix it with enzymes to transform it into honey. This remarkable collaboration is why honey has been enjoyed by humans for thousands of years, celebrated not just for its sweet taste, but also for its rich history and nutritional benefits. The next time you drizzle honey on your toast, remember the immense effort behind that sweet treat. Is Mawsynram really the wettest place on Earth? This small village, hidden in the Khasi Hills of northeastern India, holds a remarkable title. Situated at an elevation of about 4,593 meters, Mawsynram receives a staggering average of 467 inches of rain each year. This incredible amount of rainfall makes it the place with the most precipitation on the planet. But what makes it so rainy? The answer lies in the monsoon season, which sweeps through from June to September. During this time, moist air from the Bay of Bengal collides with the mountains, forcing the air to rise quickly. As the air rises, it cools, leading to heavy rain. The unique geography of the Khasi Hills plays a crucial role in this process, creating a perfect storm for rain. Interestingly, the villagers are well adapted to their wet surroundings, with homes designed to withstand the constant downpour. From lush green landscapes to vibrant wildlife, Mawsynram is a living testament to the beauty and power of nature's water cycle. Are you ready to explore this rain-soaked wonder? You won't believe this about the film Logistics. This groundbreaking work was created by Erica Magnuson and Daniel Anderson to challenge how we view modern consumption. In a world where fast-paced shopping dominates, they took the unusual step of documenting the slow, continuous journey of a single consumer item as it moves through the manufacturing process. This unique perspective forces viewers to confront the hidden labor and complex transportation networks that usually go unnoticed. While Logistics may not have made it big at the box office, its impact lies in its thought-provoking ability to redefine what a film can be. By stretching the typical length of a cinematic experience, it invites audiences to engage with the realities of consumerism in a way that is both powerful and reflective. Isn't it fascinating how films can encourage us to think more deeply about everyday life? Did you know Oreos might be vegan-friendly? Most types of Oreos, from classic to double stuff, are made without any animal ingredients, making them a popular treat among vegans. So if you've been craving something sweet, you might be in luck. These delicious cookies don't have milk, eggs, or any other animal-derived products. However, there's a little twist. They are produced in facilities that also handle dairy products. This means there's a slight chance of cross-contamination, which could be a concern for strict vegans who avoid any trace of animal products. If you're looking to enjoy a crunchy snack while sticking to a plant-based diet, Oreos offer a fun option. Just remember to check the packaging if you want to be absolutely certain about avoiding dairy. Who knew cookies could spark such a debate? What if I told you conversations often go wrong? A recent study on human conversation uncovered something surprising. Most people can't tell when to wrap up their chat. In a survey, nearly 70% of participants claimed their conversation partner was talking too long. However, these same individuals often believed they had ended the discussion at just the right moment. This highlights a common pitfall in social interactions: misreading cues that signal it's time to listen rather than speak. Many of us might think our stories are captivating enough to hold others' attention indefinitely, but that's often not the case. It seems we underestimate how crucial listening is in a dialogue. So next time you're in a conversation, consider the balance of talking and listening. Are you tuned in to your partner's signals? Are you giving them space to share their thoughts too? Taking a step back could lead to richer, more engaging conversations.